Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Replicant Fish. Women that lose good men, and now they can't find one, and they really regret losing that good man. Sucks for you. Please like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get to that chow. It's chow time.
Woman loses good man and has to humble herself.
Good. You gonna learn today?
Yes, be humble. A lot of women think there's more out there. Once they find a good man, they think, oh, he's so good, there must be better.
Social media really pushed this, really, made women really think that there's better men out there, men that are being more committed to them, that would have higher status and more money. But it really isn't the case, like we always say it in this space. It's not the men that are willing to sleep with you or show you attention. It's the men that are willing to commit to you, marry you, and help build you up. Those are the people that are actually truly on your level.
Yeah, and end up with nothing.
I can't be the only one with this kind of story. About 2 years ago, I was in a relationship with a man, and he was about 40. I was about, 25, 27, something like that.
What a creep. Dating such young women at 40. Look at what these women end up thinking about these men afterwards. They weren't creeps. They were good men that took care of them. Women always want to say, shame men for dating younger women.
Like that. But he was willing to invest in me physically, financially, emotionally, religiously, all aspects. He wanted to make me a better woman.
Damn.
Let me stop her there. 15-year age gap. You can say, yeah, that's a bit of an age gap. However, this man did not see her as fun. He wanted to improve her. But let's let her finish.
It was too much for her.
I'm sure she has a good reason.
For him. Well, he boosted my self-esteem and my well-being so much that I thought that I could do better than him.
Wow.
And now fast forward, I am now post dealing with a narcissist. I now understand that not all men have your best intention at heart.
Really?
Not all men will invest in you, and not all men will uplift you. So when you get the opportunity to date such a man, do not let it go.
Humbled herself. This is one thing that when modern women do, I actually appreciate it. Because you know what she's doing? What she's doing? She's being accountable. Wow, it's so rare, isn't it? She's being accountable of her own F-up. Yeah, you messed up, woman. And she's acknowledging as well the point a lot of men make, but a lot of women seem to think is a lie. The differences between a lot of men. But let's go back to the beginning.
Going back and forth with you bitches, living my best life.
I can't be the only one with this kind of story. About 2 years ago, I was in a relationship with a man, and he was about 40. I was about 25, 27, something like that.
Okay, let's stop there. The age gap. In a lot of situations, an older man and grown woman, a woman well above her 20s and a grown man, in many situations, that could be healthy for some women. If this man cares about her and wants to improve her, wants to help her improve to become a better woman, for them, for herself, yes. Yeah. But to be a better couple for them. Now that's lovely, that's cute, yeah? Yeah. But from a lot of women's perspective, they act as if older men just want to date younger women, grown younger women, simply because they're easier to manipulate.
I'm her daddy now.
To a degree, you can say so, but you can also say younger women, there's opportunity to help her grow into better women. That's the part that women act as if doesn't exist, as if there aren't men out there that do this and have done this.
To this day.
This is why women on the internet get on my nerves. They act as if no man has ever improved women.
Bullshit.
And that's
what
absolute
most men
BS.
do.
But let's let her carry on and prove my point.
But he was willing to invest in me physically,
Of course.
financially, emotionally, religiously,
Wow.
all aspects. He wanted to make me a better woman for him. Well, he boosted my self-esteem and my well-being so much that I thought that I could do better than him.
Bruh.
I
thought that I could do better than him.
Okay, let me stop her there again. Like she said, she felt he was boosting her to be a better woman for him, but she's neglecting the point. Come on, woman, lovely woman. You're neglecting the point that he made you a better woman in general. That's why you thought you could do better.
Gotcha.
You see, as men, we don't have this individual thing that women do, like, oh, I'm gonna save him, I'm gonna fix up this bummy dude and turn him into a
Bitch.
Like a knight in shining armor.
into a bright shining thing. No, the difference is when men see potential in women, they actually see potential. They see something that they can help her build on, which would make her a better woman for him. The difference is when men improve women, they make them better women. They make them more appealing women for other men as well. Thus,
true.
these women believe that all their power that they've been helped to achieve, it's all them, it's all on them.
Nope.
They think they don't need the man that helped them improve.
She's crazy.
But she's gonna reap the fruits of her rewards, isn't she?
Nope.
Yeah? Oh, it's gonna be tasty.
And now fast forward, I am now post dealing with a narcissist.
Wow.
I now understand that not all men have your best intention at heart.
It's always some narcissist, right?
Not all men will invest in you, and not all men will uplift you.
Thought that was obvious.
Let's stop her there. This is the point a lot of men make. It's the point men like myself keep making. All men are not the same. When a man comes across a woman he genuinely cares about, he wants to uplift and improve her. But in this modern world of modern women, they seek out those men later on, after spending years with many toxic narcissistic men. Who have never wanted to improve them. They can lie, love bomb them. Oh yeah, woman, I'm gonna give you this and give you that. Nah, please. Compared to men who actually invest in women, yeah, it's a point again of real, genuine good men overlooked, mislooked, misread, because a lot of women can't tell the difference between an obvious, decent man and one who's gonna ruin them. To some degree, a lot of them can tell. They're just more turned on by a man they have to work hard for.
These hoes need me. You hear me?
They don't want to admit that.
Uplift you. So when you get the opportunity to date such a man, do not let it go.
Like she did. You know what's sad about women like her? She ruins it for other women.
Yeah,
Like
she
women who
does.
actually, they don't want that.
Yeah, the good men now that have lifted up women and these women left them or trashed them or whatever it is, they're passport bros now. They're MGTOW now, or they're fuckboys. That's it. They're not willing to invest into more women if this is the outcome that they're doing after they invest. It's not worth the money, worth the time, worth the effort, worth the energy.
A whole narcissistic,
She's just like a good
toxic dude they have to chase and fix up. The women that don't want that crap, that actually want decent men, a lot of those women are going to lose out. And decent men, obviously. So a lot of people just end up just having situationships, fucking each other and just, hey, just might as well because...
No one
Yep.
cares.
Or they're going to be single because you might as well. Because what's out here now, come across the wrong person, your life's
So when you get the opportunity to date such a man, do not let it go.
You blew it up!
The fuck?
Now, according to TrueLoveDates.com, lots of women are falling in love with the idea of someone who doesn't really exist. This is real, you guys. You know, they create a story about someone they don't actually know. They find themselves living in a world of fantasy. You know, hey, this is the kind of guy I want. He's gonna have this kind of job. He's gonna make this amount of money. He's gonna look this way. He's gonna be this tall. He's gonna come from this city. Now, some women continue to believe in the idea of finding a man who has everything. Everything that's on their list, exactly what they dreamed of. But they might be missing out on the guy who has some of it, who might actually be everything they ever needed. You have to change your filters. You guys, I have so many girlfriends that are missing out on so many options out there because they have their mind stuck on something very specific. And maybe that's not what God has for you. Maybe if you just open up the blinders just a
Nope. I'm not going back and forth with you.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you have a good man in your life, hold on to him.
It's good advice, but the point is, more and more I'm realizing a lot of women, either they don't know what a good man is, or they assume that they do, or it's the fact a lot of women love to wrap their own fantasies around men that aren't good in hopes he's going to become good. He'll one day be good. It's like, no, woman. For the most part, character has history. For a lot of people, their past can generally tell you what their future may be like, in some cases.
And what I mean by a good man is not a man who's perfect, but a man who is hardworking and willing willing to do anything to make you happy.
Sadly, the point is a lot of men that do things to make women happy, they're the most ruined and walked over men. Some women are used to the narcissistic and toxic men because that's all they know.
Nothing, and I mean nothing on this planet is more embarrassing than
I mean, I've dated women where they've only dealt with men like this, and then they dealt with me, and they were just like, oh my God, you treat me so nicely. And I'm just like, I treat everybody this way. I don't think it's just you in particular, but this really shows the kind of treatment you've always gotten from men.
when you decide to go for the guy that has the personality instead of the looks, and you still get played.
A lot of men have realized it does not matter how good you are as a man. Being a good man in modern dating doesn't actually mean anything.
Like a knight in shining.
Oh, women. It's sad that these women really lost their chance at good men, but not really, because these good men are gonna find better, are probably gonna just live their life now, either be MGTOW, go overseas, be a passport bro, or they're just gonna be fuckboys. Like I said, nothing wrong with either of them. I just don't suggest being a fuckboy. It's not probably the best course, but enjoy your life. Don't wrap your head around these women and try to please them in all these ways, because you just can't. You really can't. Even if you can please them one certain way, they're going to want more, they're going to want different, they're going to want all these things. It's just women nature to always want something that they don't have, especially after they've already gotten what they wanted. So please subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.